Hey friends, it's your host Steph Connell, lifelong goal-getter, betterment seeker, and both a student and master of making mindset matter. Through my 10 years of experience in coaching and leadership, I've seen passion and purpose diminish to form life's cookie-cutter mold. And due to that, you see the train of unhappiness get more and more bogged down. My mission in life is to get a rise out of you. Together, we are building a community of women who can not only voice their vision, but bring that to fruition. You are daring. You are valued. You are needed. And you are ever growing, my friend. The world needs our courage, and we are bringing it on strong. So without further ado, let's get to it. It's time to be bold. Oh, literally, before I hit the record, I was looking through my list of things to talk about. And I knew that this was the right one because as I'm scrolling through, I'm like, okay, see how I love that quote. I love this. I really want to have a very quick recognition of this little saying that I came by, and I apologize. I cannot remember who to give credit due to. I didn't write it down. Shame on me, blah, blah, blah. However, it's not that matters. What matters is what we're going to learn from this. And before I hit the record, I was like, ooh, I love that one. So I want to share this with you. One that I came across, I want to say a couple months ago. So here it is. Are you ready? It's better to fail at your future self than succeed at who you are today. Oh, I love that. Do you love that? Did it really hit you? Let me kind of go down this road and why I quickly want to have a little hot topic about it, because how many people stop themselves before they even get started because they are too scared to fail, and they know that they can get there. I know it. So really the success is not failure, the fear is not failure. The fear is actually of the success and what that could mean. So many people stop themselves before they actually get there. And so many people will criticize or find an excuse based on just keeping themselves in their comfort zone and standing up and owning up to who they are right now. It's so great to compare yourself to your future best self. And how you can identify who your future best self would be is to actually visualize the life that you want. Think about the atmosphere that you're going to create. What kind of, out to the very detail, what would your house look like? Each room, the energy, what would your daily practices be? How would you show up in the morning? What time do you get up in the morning? What time do you go to bed? Those are two key ones as well. I think it's so important to really recognize that because a lot of people will have hard times waking up really early, but it's not getting up early that's actually the challenge. It's actually because you went to bed late that is the problem. We need to align those two times together. You get up early, you go to bed early, right? And so it's just changing some of those little things. By identifying who your future best self will be and recognizing that you are that person, that is your standard, is your future best self. Oh God, I just want to go over that quote again. It is better to fail at your future self than succeed at who you are today. What a switch in your mindset and mind frame. It's like thinking being on either the defensive or the offensive side of a team. And I've seen this very often where we're learning or we're trying to protect who we are and how or why we show up in a certain way, excusing or protecting. For example, you're late at work. Okay, why were you late at work? We're always defending how we're showing up. We're defending who we are right now. We want to show that there's a reason to why it is, and it is great no matter what, which it is. We want to recognize and believe in ourselves and place that value in who we are today, but it doesn't help us grow when we protect our current state and use that as our finish line. It doesn't help us grow. It doesn't help us become better. This does not help. What helps is if I see this best self and I'm always aiming to that best self. And if I suck at it, I got uncomfortable and I had to step outside of that circle of me today. That circle of me today. If I'm just always working on the boundaries and the protective and that's who I am and everything needs to bend to that, then that's who I am. That's where I am. And it's a difference in believing and understanding who you are than showing up as that person. It means we didn't grow. If me growing means I have to step outside of that circle, but I'm so focused on protecting that circle, how am I able to get out of it? How am I able to get out there? We are never at our best self. We will never get there. But as long as we have the vision for it, we are continually growing and will become our best self on our way out. That is the whole journey. That is the whole damn journey, is becoming so great and so proud of who you are, which is what you believed when you first stepped foot into this world. We just need to understand it again. It was removed. It was skewed. It was shamed. It was disciplined. It was laughed at. It was gawked at. It was all sorts of things on your journey. And now it's time to redefine and understand who you are again and be proud of that and become excellence and become proud and become comfortable with being who you actually are, which is your best self, and relearning who that is by listening and not looking. We're always looking and taking in visuals and words and things that create us to fit this image, this societal image of how things are supposed to be, what a man is, what a woman is, what a business person is, what a mom is, all these different things that there's an image to that's created by people who are comfortable and not interested in being laughed at or talked about or anything. They just want to be comfortable. They just want to fit in this circle, this image. And that is not who you are. You are meant to step outside of that. And I'll tell you why. Not only are you meant to do that because that is your truest self and where you will find your full joy, but that is also where you change the world. If you want to be so great at something, it's being great at yourself first. That's where it starts, and that's where you own it. And then that's where people see you. The people will see you being so happy and joyful online. People will see you being so happy and joyful when they bump into you at a coffee shop and they go, "Oh my gosh, how are you doing? You look fantastic." There is a glow, there is an energy, there is a feeling that comes off somebody that is so certain, so sure, and feels so great, and learning about all these wonderful things about them. And I'll tell you why it's so attractive, because everybody wants it, but not willing to do the hard stuff. Enjoy your day. So listen, I really enjoyed spending these moments with you today, and I hope you did too. My gratitude is through the roof. But in order for us to make even more magic in this world, we've got to spend more time together. Make it your focus to connect consistently so you can continue to gain and change up your days to come. Secondly, we are a direct result of who we hang around with, and now you're in the world of becoming better. By sharing this episode, you are making an impact in someone's life, and frankly, we're just better together. And don't forget to tag me so I can send some love and shout-outs back, my friend. Until next time, this is your host, Steph, on Be Bold.